talk about all the great things going in Long Beach. And one of the things people are so passionate about here in Long Beach is surfing. And it's my pleasure to welcome in Elliot Zuckerman, who runs Surf to Live. So let's give it up for Elliot. Elliot, talk about Surf to Live and why the kids especially love being involved with it.
Well, halftime, listen, I've been running my school here in Long Beach for over 30 years. I am the original surf school. What I like to do is I like to get kids used to the sport in a safe manner. We teach kids from the age of 3 years old and up. Not only kids halftime, we have a huge following with adults. If you come down to my camp on Pacific Boulevard at any given time, you'll see hundreds of kids and adults in the water at any given time. It is a complete blast. We can teach anyone how to surf. We're at a nice mellow beach, not overcrowded yet, and we just love to teach people how to surf.
And you have a great event that works with underprivileged kids. Talk about Surfers Way, which is coming up next Wednesday here in Long Beach.
Howie, thanks for asking me. Yeah, I am the founder of an organization called Surfers Way. We take children with special needs surfing. We do so every month in the summertime here in Long Beach. Both the City of Long Beach, the Chamber, everyone really helps out with us. It's completely voluntary. Nobody makes 1 penny for that foundation. You all have to come down and see what we do. Not only do we make kids smile, but the parents, it's a day off for the parents. We provide not only a full day of surfing, we provide food. Everything is free of charge. And for all of you listeners out there, if you really want to feel something good in your heart, come on down and watch. It'll bring a tear to your eye, and we'd love to have you come down. We can use volunteers, we can use donations, so please, Surfers Way next Wednesday, July 13th. If you go to our website, surfersway.org, you can see all our dates. You can volunteer, you can make donations, and I really appreciate everybody helping out.
That's awesome. Let's give it up for Elliot. As I am wont to do, I'm driving through Long Beach and I noticed this place called Coco Fitness. And I said, wow, that looks really interesting. And I went inside and I said, wow, this is a treat for people in Long Beach. There's going to be many more, but because Long Beach is the greatest city in Long Island, they decided to open up in Long Beach first. So let's welcome in Maria from Coco Fitness. And Maria, talk about what, for people don't know, because it's so different, talk about what makes Coco Fitness unique and different from all the other fitness places.
Thanks, Howie. We are unlike any big box gym that there is, and the reason is it's very personalized and customized to the person that's working out. What we do is we give them a strength test and a range of motion test. We figure out their fitness level, and then we customize a personal workout just for them. We have something called a Coco key, where we put all this information on a key. It looks like a UPS that you would plug in your computer. And you sit down at the smart trainer, you plug in, it welcomes you by name, and it knows exactly what your fitness level is and what your goals are. So when you plug in, it will say hello to you by name, and it'll tell you what exercise to do, how to do it, and if you're doing it correctly. So it's like having a personal trainer inside the machine without the cost that an expensive personal trainer would charge you.
And what really makes it unique, it's 30 minutes. Talk about the concept of the 30-minute, all-in-one, intense workout.
That's right. It's 30 minutes. You get a total strength training workout in 30 minutes. And we can do it in 30 minutes because it's so customized to the person. We also have a cardio component that is 15 minutes, and it is so precise. You get an awesome cardio workout because you're listening to a personal trainer throughout your whole cardio workout. This personal trainer is telling you if you're on the treadmill, what incline you should be at, what your speed should be, and it gives you this great cardio workout that's just to your fitness level, to your ability, and it's compact, effective, efficient. You get immediate results right away after you're done with your workout. No more wandering around the gym, not knowing what to do. This tells you exactly what to do, how to do it, and if you're doing it correctly, which also minimizes the risk of injury.
And you're located right here in Long Beach. Let's get the address and let's give out why people should add this to their regimen and get in better shape and lose weight.
At Coco, we're also very concerned about people's health because that's most important to us. So we're at 34 East Park Avenue, right across the street from the Walbaum Shopping Center. We will also be at the craft fair next weekend, July 16th and 17th. You can come on down and get some more information. Come on in for a free demo. We'd love to see you.
All right, let's give it up for Coco Fitness. When it comes to billiards, there's only one game in town. You go to Long Beach and Island Park, the one and only place, and it's an amazing place. Let's give it up for Brad Turner and Hub Billiards. Yeah, talk about Hub Billiards and why people should visit and really get involved, especially those who are passionate about billiards.
Thanks, Howie. We've had Hub Billiards. A lot of folks know it in the neighborhood as Michael's Side Pocket. It's been a sort of a teenage hangout in the neighborhood for the last 15 years. So the good news about that is it's a proven entity. I think everybody in Long Beach at one time or another has played some form of billiards. It's a great opportunity to get together with friends, colleagues, spend some social time together. We took it over about a year ago, renamed it, put some lipstick on the old girl and cleaned it up a bit. And now you've got sort of a high-end, comfortable, available to all ages and all pool level capabilities to come out, enjoy an evening, an afternoon. We're open every day from noon on, and it's a great opportunity for everyone just to relax and enjoy some fun. Thanks to one of your future guests, Nora Kelleher here, who walked into our venue one afternoon and asked if we had live music and started us on a program where on weekends now we have live music and just finished up a great weekend as part of the Barrier Beach Blues Festival. So live music, great tables, full service bar, food, and what we like to think of as a very warm and friendly staff. To me is a great night out for friends.
All right. So everybody listening, if you love billiards, I want you to go to Hub Billiards in Island Park. You need to get in shape. Coco Fitness, and that event, July 13th, right? Surf to Live is an amazing event, right, Elliot?
Absolutely, absolutely insane. That's July 13th from 9 to 3. We have almost 300 kids signed up this year, so come on down, just see what happens. It will make you feel great.
All right, and now the big topic of the night is a documentary movie about Long Beach. Michael Kerr, president of the Long Beach Chamber, what do you think of this idea about making a movie about this great city of Long Beach?
Well, I think it's fantastic, and we have to tickle a lot of people's heads in town. In the chamber, we have many members that have been here for many generations. Our own chairman of the board here, Larry Elovich, could certainly tell us many stories about the city of Long Beach. I myself could go back, not all tonight, but the days of the fire department, when I was former fire commissioner, or when we had the old firehouses, where they were, how the men responded before radios, before there were pages, everything else. They were fire horns, and they used to run to the corner, and the truck would pick them up here in the West End, and at each corner would pick up the firemen and take them to the fire. If we get to the fire, it may have been out already, they didn't know, they had no means of communication, so they ran back to the firehouse. But there's a lot of things to be discussed in the future. Thank you.
Larry Eldridge, you've lived in Long Beach your whole life. To you, what makes Long Beach so special for someone who's lived here for a long time?
Well, I haven't actually lived here my whole life. I came here in 1950. I actually grew up in Brooklyn, but I came out here summers. This is a special place. The beach, the boardwalk, the sense of identity with community. One of the things you'll see people in Long Beach doing is walking around with clothing saying City of Long Beach, a Long Beach hat, a Long Beach shirt. You don't see that in other communities. People are proud of this place. It's a great place. It has its own government, its own police department, its own fire department. It's special. It will always be special. It's a great place, and anybody that lives here is lucky.
That's awesome. And Doug Scheer, a Long Beach historian, you have a tour coming up, and from what I understand, the 2 buses are already sold out. People cannot wait to get on the tour. But talk about Long Beach from a historical perspective, from a historian, and from your eyes of being a historian, what makes Long Beach so special? And also talk about the tour coming up.
Sure. Thank you, Henry. I'll tell you, we go back all the way to 1837 when the Mexico, a bark from Ireland, ran ashore off the shore of Long Beach, and unfortunately many people passed away, And their grave is located in an obelisk off of Merrick Road in Lynbrook. But even after that, we had one time in the late 1800s, we had the largest coastal hotel in the world right here in Long Beach, between Riverside and Long Beach Road. And after that burnt down in the early 1900s, it was a man who had great vision about what Long Beach could become, and that was none other than our State Senator Reynolds. And when Senator Reynolds took on the task of making this the Riviera of the East, he dredged the channel that we now know as Reynolds Channel. He put the sandbars together, which were 3 and now are now 1, and he made this place really special. And part of that special aspect of Long Beach is putting a boardwalk along the beach. This 2.2-mile boardwalk and building a hotel, the Hotel Nassau, really brought people to what we now know and love as Long Beach.
And let's talk about the tour and what makes this tour so special and why it sold out so rapidly.
Again, thanks, Howie. There were a number of people that I think really always had an interest in Long Beach, whether you lived here or didn't live here, but we filled up actually more than 2 buses now, and we're having the man that wrote the book about the Bark Mexico on one of the tour buses, and he'll be talking about what took place in 1837. And we'll also be talking about the different neighborhoods in Long Beach, whether it's the West End, the Walks, the Canals, Lido, the military presence in Long Beach, the school district, or the 2 school districts that make up this island. But this island geography has made Long Beach a kind of special place that remarked as Long Beach sand in my shoes certainly rings true for people that either visited here or have lived here for a lifetime.
Last question, what do you think about a documentary movie about Long Beach and why Long Beach is the perfect place for that?
Right, long overdue. We're a special place, as we all know, and we have a history that goes back well over 100 years. And Long Island Railroad and the boardwalk and the beach all have made this place kind of special. And there are still historic districts in Long Beach that have red bricks like the original that Reynolds envisioned. And so a documentary would just really come.
We want your input on it and your input on it. We want to get the history from the historians. All right, it's great. Give it to everyone. This is Alexander, our the filmmaker. What makes you so excited about this?
Actually, it's my first time on Long Beach, and honestly, it's my first time on ocean. So I'm excited about all you guys, and I came from cold Moscow, so it's a good opportunity to hang out with cool people in a cool place, and all this drama which is here about charities, which I told already. So just.
All right, excellent.
All right, welcome.
By the way, Alexander lived in Moscow. He won a full scholarship to New York Film Academy. He has won several film awards since he's been here. His passion is making films, and his first big film will be about Long Beach, so it's going to be great. Is anyone interested in a novel? We have a book writer right here, Bonnie Trachtenberg.
Right here.
I know. Bonnie, this is exciting, from Long Beach. Tell us a little about the book.
Hi. Well, this is a book that it just came out last week. It's a novel that's loosely based on my first brief disastrous marriage, and I made it a comedy. So I think it does tie into Long Beach, actually. I was a resident of Long Beach right after my divorce, and I used to run the boardwalk every day, and kind of it was very therapeutic, and I was able to formulate my ideas from being there.
And what inspired you to write this novel?
I was inspired by, I guess, the fact that my crazy situation just lent itself so perfectly to a book, or to a movie, or to something, because it was outrageous. It was very, very hysterically funny if you look at it a few years after. And it's really inspiring because it kind of takes you, an actress who has been very depressed from her career and who ends up impulsively marrying into this disaster. So the fact that she comes out of it and how she comes out of it is very inspiring.
Okay. And if people want to buy this book, where is it, and do you have a website?
I do have a website. It's www.bonnietrachtenberg.com. www.bonnietrachtenberg.com. There's also another book website. It's called www.whitlockthenovel.com, and it's now available on Amazon. It's available on Barnes & Noble. It's available on Books A Million, and it's soon to be available in all the bookstores.
All right, before we go to break, I just want to give a special shout out to Joanna Matheson and Howie Haber. For 5 days here in Long Beach, they ran an incredible blues festival. It ran from Wednesday night to Sunday. It ran a lot. It was at the Long Beach Library, but it was at many venues, at Hub Billiards, at Lola's, at Avenue and the Cafe. Amazing musicians from all over the country and incredible music. They had buses taking people, no charge, all over. There's no other town that would provide that type of service to bring so many gifted blues artists from all over the country to Long Beach for 5 days. Incredible. So a special shout out to Joanne and Howie for a job well done. All right, we're going to take a break. And one of those musicians, Nora, who played at Hub Billiards, will be interviewed by my main man, Eddie Digital. So we're going to take a break. Everybody having a good time?